Hello and welcome to my channel. I wanted to do an updated video on how I'm using my traveler's notebook. I have a Chic Sparrow creme brulee in narrow, and I have got her packed pretty full. I love this leather. The first insert I have is a Midori zip pocket on the first elastic, and it's got pockets here so I can change out journaling cards like a dashboard, however I want to have it look that week. Here's where I keep paper, and there's more notepads and sticky notes in this pocket here. This is basically where I have a grocery list constantly going, and I can just rip it off, throw it away. This is my calendar, and I have sticky notes stuck to the front of my calendar. This week I was using it as a meal plan organizer, so it worked okay. I'm trying different things still. This is my calendar, my month at a glance calendar. It's from Homemade Craft. It's on Etsy, and they're blank, so I love that I can keep printing them myself and filling in the dates myself. I have a Monday start, which you can choose when you order, and I love it. So now I'm currently using these little dot stickers that I got at Daiso, so I can designate, kind of color code. There you go. What appointment or activity is for who, and I don't have to write the name of the person. It's just at a quick glance I can stick it on there, and I can keep one pin with me. I actually think I have two, but and then in this pocket, these are the stickers that I'm using, that I'm talking about. I'm using in here. So that's the back of my calendar. Here's the back of the zip pocket. I've just got stickers and some scissors and some clips, and those stickers dots that I'm using for color coding. This is a page protector that was cut down, and then I washi taped the side, and I'm using it like a dashboard. So it's wrapped around my Midori insert here on one elastic, and this is just random scrap of paper. This is a stamp I have and a journaling card, and I'm really loving the system because I can change it out whenever I want and just slide the paper in and out. I have a couple dashboards which I enjoy, but once they're laminated for life. And what I'm loving about this is that it's like a laminated dashboard, but it can be changed however I want and how I'm feeling each week. So this is one of my new favorite things. And then I have this pocket that I can put whatever item or items that I need right here, and I can quickly reach them. I was using the 6-pocket craft folder that from Pocketful Vintage, and it's a great tutorial and a great folder, but I would stuff all 6 pockets and bulk up my notebook, and so this is helping me to not do that. So I removed that folder, and now I'm just using these page protector. This is the same type of thing my friend made, though. She sewed it on the side, and I'm using that also to store stickers, which these emoji stickers I found at Tilly's at a nearby store. This is my Midori insert. It's a grid insert, and it's basically my planner, bullet journal like I wrote there. So I've got my weekly spread, running task list, random list, meal plan, and then this I'll show you another when I get into that page. So this is how I'm doing mine right now. I have a week at a glance, and I have Monday through Friday here, and then Saturday is a half, and Sunday is the other half here. And I got this idea from Rachel Dunaway. She has great videos, and I also saw it on the Erin Condren planners. I like the system vertically because then you have morning, afternoon, and evening, and so that's kind of helped me to kind of plan what I need to get done in the morning, what I need to get in the afternoon, and what I need to get done in the evening. So kind of marrying the two with my bullet journal, and that's been working for me. I enjoy it. These are prompts from a challenge on Instagram called Letter It August, and it's the first challenge that I'm able to keep up with because it doesn't take a lot of time. I enjoy it, looking at the prompts and just trying to practice writing. I'm an amateur, but it's fun, and I enjoy it. And I decided to take one box for each prompt. And then when I go back and look through my weeks, I have pretty sayings and phrases to look at and encourage me. This is kind of how I start my month. I've got August with my tasks for August, my goals, family goals, and then personal goals at the bottom. So here's the remainder of August. And then, what do I have? Oh, a college section. I have a son who's a junior, and I just downloaded this off the internet. It's a timeline of things to do, a checklist of things to do that your junior should be doing. And then I'm haven't filled this in yet, but here's where I'm going to put my September tasks and my September goals. This is some projects I want to get done this particular month, so that'll be a focus. This is an idea I saw from Nancy Zaroli. I think, hopefully I'm pronouncing her name right. She keeps a journal card in her notebook, and then as the month goes on, she writes down things that happened during that month. Somebody lost a tooth, or somebody got an award, or a funny thing that someone said, anything, highs and lows. And then at the end of the month, then she has 12 journaling cards full of information and highs and lows of each month, and you could put it in a scrapbook or Project Life book, anything you want to do. So I'm going to try that this month. I'm going to try that idea. So that's what I got there. Oh, and here's what I was talking about. This was another great idea from Rachel Dunaway. I have these little boxes at the top here, and they're all different colors. And so instead of writing every little thing that I want to get done, this is kind of like a tracking system, and things I want to try to make my goal to do each and every day, and see how I'm doing with that. And so that's what this key is right here. So the blue is for quiet time, the red is for planned prayer time. I mean, I pray throughout the day, but just planned time to pray, do Bible study with the kids, exercise, check my emails. I'm really bad at checking emails. I don't like checking emails. And then correspond. I do student ministry with the student each day. And then I've been going back and forth on that last box. How I'm going to use it, I'm not sure yet. But I just started that this week. And so I'm liking this system because it doesn't take up, I was going to use a whole other page to make a spread. But I decided to try this. And I think it kind of looks cool at the top. It takes away, so I don't have to write in so many things on each day. And so we'll see how it goes. So far I'm liking it. And then this is the next few weeks. I just went ahead and wrote them out. And I like the bullet journal system because I've always failed with pre-planned planners with dates and lines and everything on them. And the bullet journal system, it's so free-flowing, and it goes with what works for you, and you change it from one week to the next or the next day if you want. And if you skip a whole week, you can skip a week or a month. It's how you use the pages, how you want to use it. So that's what I love about this system. Here's what I've been doing lately for my meal planning is putting the meals on Post-its, color coordinating. Sorry, yellow for chicken and turkey, green for fish, orange for random, and red meat on the pink ones. And then I put the sticky notes on the day of the week on my week section. And then if we have that, I fill it in that, dinner we have the Parmesan crusted chicken or not. And so that's working, but I don't know how long these Post-its are going to be sticky, so we'll see if I keep that. The back of those page protectors, finally found those monster stickers at Walmart. I was very excited about that. And then here's again the back of this insert dashboard page protector. What do you want to call it? This is a notebook that I decided to make, and the funny thing is I found this paper at a yard sale. This is composition books, so really cheapy ones, but it was a pack of 12. They were sealed, unopened. I got them for $0.25, so couldn't pass it up. I'm like, okay, I'll buy it for $0.25. And then when I came home, I noticed that it is the exact same size as the notebooks in my planner, in my traveler's notebook. And so I could just cut down. So I just cut down the excess and then covered it with paper and then put washi tape. I wrote Christmas, and then I put, as you can see, it's like iridescent. There's clear packing tape on there. I'm loving the clear packing tape. It's a great way to reinforce things, and I like laminating it, but so much cheaper. So anyways, I wanted to make an insert. I didn't want to pay another, I don't know, $5 to $7 for one booklet from Midori, which is the most wonderful paper, and then there's a lot of pages. So I like that I can make these, and I've got 12 of them, and use them and not worry about how if I mess up or how I use them, because sometimes I'm afraid to write on pretty paper, but this is not great paper, and but it's actually pretty good, but there's only like 10 sheets, so it's 20 double-sided, so it's not super thick. So here I'm going to keep, I'm going to try to plan out Christmas, like our guest list and who's bringing what, because we do Christmas Eve dinner and we kind of potluck that, and then gifts, and do kind of a gift tracker in here. And so I had my daughter start today. She put her wish list on here. So I'm going to try and be better about planning in advance for Christmas. So I'm excited about that. That's motivating me. This notebook, I decided it's the same thing, made from one of these notebooks. I'm using it for prayers. And again, I covered it with scrapbook paper, washi tape. I wrote prayers and then put clear packing tape on the front. And I love, again, it's thin, so I can have a couple of these little books because probably together would equal one of the Midori thickness. I don't love that it's college ruled, but it's all right. It's not bad. And then I just have a clip here for a pin that I can put here. This is a little ruler that I got, and I love because I can have a ruler with me when I'm on the go if I need to make some lines. And I got it at My Right Stuff on Etsy. She's far away, but it was only like $2. Super cute. And then it's also page marker. This is my journal. I think it's my journal. Yeah, this is my journal, so I'm not going to show too much of that. But I just have a journaling card on front with washi. I love this because I don't know how I want to decorate the front of this cover yet. So I just put this here, and I can easily take this off and reuse it somewhere else and paint this cover or put paper or writing, whatever I want to do later once I decide how I want to cover it. But for now, it looks good. And just kind of a peek, I'm using the distress stains. Love the distress stains. Allie Brown is very inspiring, so I'm loving her videos. Doing the washi tape on the side. And, oh, this is something I do want to show. This is my page marker, and I got the idea from a tutorial on Christy Tomlinson. She did a bunch of washi samples, and so this is basically a file folder from Target or Daiso, might be from Daiso, that I cut it down and then, just cut it in this size. I use one of my stamps to stamp it. I put clear packing tape on the top to reinforce it. And then I just filled all my favorite washis on here. And again, multifunctional. I love multifunctional because it holds my spot in my journal. I can see the tab on the top. I know where I'm at. And then if I need washi, I have a whole bunch of my favorite washi that I can use. This thin washi is really one of my favorites because I use it on my calendar. Like here you can see, I know that this week there's no school. I use the washi to block out days for whatever things are happening. And it's just appealing to my eye to be able to see that at a quick glance. So that's my washi holder, page marker that I'm loving. And my last notebook, finally, is another great find. I got this paper from Walmart. It was open, so I got 10% off, and I paid $7.76. And I love the paper. It's good quality. And I tried different inks on there. Distress ink was okay if I did it really lightly. I mean, distress stain. Here's a picture if you're not familiar with, which you probably are, but distress stains, that's my collection so far. Anyway, so I took this paper and it takes watercolor really good, so I made a booklet and 8 sheets folded in half and covered with cardstock paper makes a notebook. And it's only, 8 sheets, that gives you 32, right? Front and back, something like that. And so that's what this is. This is an insert. I decided to take my letter at August to the next level and make an insert for it that I can practice in. So I just have a journaling card on the front again, and here is the prompts. So this is Letter at September. So she's got 30 prompts, one for each day of the month, and you just write it out in whatever way you want to write it out. So like I said, I was doing it one in each box in my weekly planner at first, and now I'm going to do 1 page each. And each notebook only cost me 21 cents once I figured it out how many pages of this paper it takes. So sorry, I'm kind of shaking and moving around. I'm new at this, so please forgive me. Anyway, so here's just a couple, and this is watercolor, so it's not, there's a little bit of ghosting, but it's not bleeding through. It's not bad. So I'm really liking it. Soft and really good. And then this is a template, a writing template you can get from My Life All in One Place. Just download it and print it, and then laminate it, and then you can put it behind a piece of paper and you can see through the lines and write straight, and then that dot in the middle tells you where the center of the page is. So it's a nice handy tool. So that's my traveler's notebook and my setup, and I hope you liked it. If you have any questions or any ideas for me, I appreciate them, so you can write them in the comments, or if you like to see more videos or anything else, I'd love to hear from you. You can subscribe and let me know. All right, bye-bye.